Hey guys, welcome into Edie's Attic. My name is Jenny and I am here with a love message for you. I will also be putting out another video after this love message in regards to a dream I had last night. It was wild, and I have lots of wild dreams, but for some reason Spirit was leading me to posting the story of what I dreamt because there's messages within the situations that happened in my dream that are going to like trigger you or give you like an epiphany. So I'm going to post that in a little bit, but let's get started. I haven't really channeled anything yet for this love reading other than the song Tiptoe Through the Window. Ugh, I don't know about that song. Like, I do kind of like it, but I feel like when I hear that song, it makes me feel uneasy and makes me feel like this underlying sinister energy. Out with the old and in with the new is the first card we got out. Out with the old, in with the new. Perhaps you went through a breakup recently. Are we on the market? Are we like accepting offers? Moon magic. We do have a full moon literally coming up in a few days. And with the full moon, we also have the Lionsgate portal, which is funny because that is actually one other thing that I was channeling is lions. And I was like, is there anything related to lions happening right now? And I was like, well, we are in like Leo season, and it is the Lionsgate portal, so that checks out. Let's see, we have Hit the Road Jack and Don't You Come Back No More. So you may have sent someone packing, sent someone on their way, and now you're open to like a new offer. And we have Moon Magic. So just be careful, because I feel like, well, I'm getting two messages from this. With the Moon Magic and the way that the energy is, I feel like you're going about it with this intention to manifest like a true love, a counterpart, someone that you can, be with. But I also feel like there are people in your energy that have the same idea in mind. And these could be people that you don't actually have any desire. So just keep in mind that if you're feeling drawn to a certain person right now, there could be a lot of manifestation happening with the intensity of the full moon. So the next two cards I got out was from Twilight, the quote, "Need to know," and "Say less, feel more." It's giving like this energy exchange between you and another person that only you know and only they know. It's like a need to know basis. Say less, feel more. Like there doesn't have to be a word spoken between you and this person. You just understand exactly what is happening between you two, whether or not there's anything happening at all. There's some intense like connection. So I'm like being pulled back to the song Tiptoe Through the Window, and I'm thinking of that movie. It's like a scary movie. I forgot the name of it. It's a whole series where the main character like can go into the other side, and they start having like these flashbacks. They're able to remember like these repressed feelings from childhood of being on the other side. If you know the name of the movie, drop it in the comments, because I know it, I've seen it. It's been years though. I try not to watch those kinds of movies anymore. I don't like the energy it puts me in. It opens me up to negativity and dark things. And I encourage others to kind of maybe use your intuition when watching that kind of stuff. But if you know the name, drop it in the comments. But that song was in that movie. And like this vibe I'm getting from the song being connected to this reading right now is this feeling of being almost stuck in a contract, like for many lives, like past lives. Like I feel like you've been bound to another individual lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And I feel like you sought out this lifetime to escape this connection. I don't know why. There's something underlying sinister regarding this energy. And I feel like maybe perhaps something had happened in a past life with this person that was very, very dark. I feel like you have recollection of these memories, but you haven't been able to put a face to the person. Maybe you have dreams about it, but you don't see the person's face ever. And I feel like because if you've been in this cycle with this other soul, that every lifetime, obviously, you take on a new character. It's like the same energy follows you, but it's always a different character in each lifetime. I think that you're starting to recognize that there's some kind of strange, out of the ordinary connection between you and another person, and you're trying to figure it out right now. You feel it, you understand the dynamic, but you don't understand all the past that comes with it. And for some reason, I think it's this person that you're connected to, that you can feel their vibes and sense what's going on with them. There's some kind of contract or attachment with them in spiritual sense. It's very, very, I don't know. This is stuff that I feel movies are made of. Anything else, Spirit? I'm going to move on to a different part of my deck. Alright, maybe I'll do that now. And I try to, I know I do tend to lean more towards the spiritual side when I share my readings. I try my best to be as 3D as possible, but this is coming in very spiritual today. There's no hard feelings, just sweet regrets. No hard feelings. Sweet regrets. Okay. Sometimes the best friend you need is in your heart. We'll do one more from my deck and then we'll move on to a different, we'll do an oracle. I'm feeling really brain foggy today. I think it has something to do with my dream. Again, my dream was wild. You're gonna have to tune in when I post that video. Right, that one wanted to come out but didn't. What goes around comes around. We have procrastination, followed by evolution. So if we're tying this to the spiritual bond or contract or connection that I'm picking up on, I feel like what has happened in a past life is now flipping. I feel like it's reversing itself, like Uno reverse, in this lifetime. It's playing out again almost the same way it did the last time, but roles are switched and lessons are being learned. But it's not going to play out exactly the way it did the last time, because this time you've learned your lesson. There's a reason why you're procrastinating on something. That's no coincidence. You're procrastinating because spirit is holding you back. You're evolving. There's an evolution here. You are learning the lesson you were supposed to learn the last time around, this time. If it makes sense, please comment. I don't know if this is going to be for everyone, at least this part of the reading. This is going to really stick out to someone. Someone out there has to hear this. You're procrastinating for a reason. If you don't and you move on something impulsively because you're feeling this eerie, like connected draw, it's not going to end good. It's going to end just like it did the last time. And I feel like you hold a lot of trauma in your energy body from this. You carry it with you into this lifetime. And not everyone believes in past lives. So if you don't, just keep scrolling. This message obviously isn't for you. But if you're open and you feel this makes sense, then this is for you. Spirit's holding you back. They're trying to stop you and make you see something. Pay attention. I know you're digging and digging within yourself, trying to piece together this puzzle and find all the answers. But all you need to do right now is listen to your intuition and go with it. Listen to the spiritual nudge and trust that they're not leading you the wrong way. They're trying to keep you on this path so you don't end up getting hurt again. So that's one message today for this collective. A very select few, I'm assuming. I'm going to leave this reading here. I'm not going to keep going on into more in this one because I think this is like a reading in itself because it's very specific. So I will post a few more, but this is like definitely very, very specific for a very small group of people in this collective. I hope it did resonate with someone out there. I definitely hope it reaches the right person who knows exactly what all of the messages mean and some of the validations. Maybe the song is a validation. Maybe you feel a certain way when you hear that song too. But hope it helped, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.